What's up, everybody? Wednesday Mojo. How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to start the day off a little high end, a little definitive action. What's up, Scotts? What's going down, everybody? It's time for 2020 Topps Definitive Box Break number 4, PYT. Coming at you. We got 35 Hurt with the White Sox, Angels, and Astros. Babineau Eddie with the Dodgers. Bill TD with the Royals. Boss's Dad Brewers and Blue Jays. Chartson with the Orioles and Cardinals. David B with the Twins and Braves. Heppy with the Padres. Jeff G with the Reds. Jerry with the Mariners, Diamondbacks, and Marlins. Jimson with the Rockies. Jordan with the Phillies and Tigers. Majestic with the Mets. Matt Swingen with the Rangers. Michael with the Pirates. Randonix with the Giants and Cubs. Rooster with the Yankees. Ryo with the Nationals. S.I. Judy with the Indians. S. Marin with the Rays and Red Sox. And WebQuest with the A's. And I got 2 boxes here to decide. We're going to hit random.org to decide which one we're doing today. Once, twice, and 3. Box number 1 for you guys. Yep, good luck, Michael. Which one are you in? Are you in this one? We oversold Hit Parade coming up next. There will be somebody getting a refund. Definitive. Oh, 2 golds, baby. 2 golds. Got a 44 out of 50, Andrew McCutchen for the Phillies. Our first hit. And we got a cut auto 1 of 1. Very nice. George High Pockets Kelly. 1 of 1. Bam! New York Giants going out to the San Francisco Giants. Show came up. And wow, I cannot believe my 2 last boxes of definitive. I cannot believe this. You'll see. Well, insane. Literally insane. Product hits. Product hits. 1 of 1 framed patch auto, Ronald Acuna. Show came up. 1 of 1 game used Ronald Acuna red gold frame. Just hit the Trout on Monday. Back-to-back boxes with 1 of 1 frame patch autos. I don't know. It may be. Maybe. I mean, we're seeing a trend with the last 2 boxes for sure. That is off of the Brave hammer there. That is insane. And I'll get a mag for that one. Six out of 10 framed. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Dual auto, Red Sox on fire. Rafael Devers and Xander Bogaerts. Hey, Michael, how you doing? 7 out of 25. Wade Boggs going out to the Rays. Patch auto. Eight out of 50. Rookie auto, Yordan Alvarez. Bam. 8 out of 50. What a box. And ended it off with a 24 out of 25 Garrett Cole patch. Patch auto for the Astros. All right, and that does it. We got Hit Parade coming up in about 15 minutes. And then we have hockey coming up at 2 o'clock Pacific. And then we do the hype. We got a pretty exciting show today on the hype. A lot of great topics to talk about. Actually, almost too many topics. We're going to be on like all kinds of tangents today. So you get a little mag for that. Thanks, guys. We'll be putting up PYT 5 soon. Can you believe that, man? Might have been the same thing. Yep, Dan's been witness. That was sick. I'll leave that there for a minute. That was nuts. Well, you know what? It defaulted to leave it at door or anything. So you could actually have it anything, but I put leave the door button because mine actually. Yeah. That's another thing. You cancel the Shawn Mendes? You're on a heater, David. I like it. Yeah, that's phenomenal. I can't believe I pulled the 101 trout on Monday, and then next break we do of it. That hits. And somebody got a refund on this one, Dan? Oh, okay, sweet. The hit parade. We got spots available in SPX hockey. That's going to be coming up at 2 o'clock. I might do this random a little early and allow you guys some time to trade. Got a juicy hype today for you guys. Lots of nice topics to discuss. So that'll be at 3 o'clock Pacific, our weekly hobby web show. That will be improved very soon. Once this is all done and we move into our new place, we're going to have a whole new setup. Yeah, that's one of the bonuses, Steven, for Wade Boggs to get, Tampa Bay, a little value spot there. On that one, that's just it. Nothing happens. If you don't get a card, you don't get a shipment. But certain breaks we do have like Hitler's credits and stuff like that. But on that one, there's not. Hit Parade is sold out. Yeah, cases of that are $5,000. So yeah, $19 team wouldn't happen in a single box break. I mean, in a full case. We are going to talk about all kinds of stuff, man. We're going to talk about Chronicles, football coming out. We're going to talk a little Mosaic. We're going to go over pricing again. No problem, David. Personals, Robert, are every Tuesday for the time being. So let me know. I mean, if you can't wait till Tuesday, I could ship it sealed, or I can refund you and you can buy again closer to Tuesday. What's up, Jeffrey? I just pulled a red Acuna 101 to match your Trout. Same card. Yeah, he's packing it up right now. We just got in, man, so you know how things go. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We can ship it sealed. Or you know what, Robert? Judging that this one's not going to take me a half an hour, so I could probably rip it for you right after this. I think so. We had 2 different stacks of boxes. I think it was from the same case. I know, insane, right? Yeah, yep. We do that sometimes as well. Or we do that on the hitless credit ones. And what's crazy is like, especially with basketball, the parallels actually outsell the hits anyway. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's time for Hit Parade Platinum Edition, Series 6, case number 1 coming at you. We've got, we'll head on over to random.org and do our draw. This is our first case of the brand new Series 6 buyback. We're going to roll the dice to determine how many times random. If it's Snake Eyes, defaults to 3. Good luck. 8. All right, teams first, 8 times. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th and final time for teams. We've got the Orioles down to the Cubs. And your name's 8 times. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. M. Gates down to Smiley. All right, there is your list. Probably going to be about 7 minutes. We'll get into busting this thing. So go ahead and talk some trades, and I'll be back. drivers must get alerted on. Must get a text or something. And maybe it wasn't very accurate. There is a pretty quick. Huh? I don't know. All right, last call. Sorry for the delay. My lunch came in a little late today, so I'm trying to eat real quick. You know, Paul, the way we had to buy definitive, we get them by the box because it's so high price. So there's really no guarantee on it coming from a case. Like we have to buy from shops and try to wrestle with distributors on pricing on it. I mean, it's like $4,800, $4,900 in wholesale right now. It's insane. Yeah, you'll see if we make sure if we're doing by the box and we guarantee it'll case, it'll be in the listing. It'll say so. If it doesn't say it in the listing, then there's a chance it's not from a case. Or from the same case. It was a great box, though. I was waiting until that thing went down to 500. I think we wound up getting like one box, but I didn't think it would sell out at 650. It's crazy. All right, here we go, guys. Doesn't seem like there's any trades. Let's get going. And I'll do that Revolution box next for you. And then we got SPX Hockey. What is going down, everybody? It's time for 2020 Hit Parade Platinum Edition Series 6 case number 1. We've got the Orioles M. Gate, Brewers Logan, Rockies Phil, Rangers S. Merrim, Marlins PTC, Royals A. Kelly, Phillies Mike, Cardinals M. Gate, Padres W. Lou, Reds Rich T, Twins Phil, White Sox Railroad, Rays Bratz, Pirates A. Kelly, Angels Phil, Braves Dunn, Dodgers Xolos, Astros Phil, Yankees A. Kelly, Mets Michael B, Mariners D. Bergstrom, Diamondbacks Adam J, Indians Mule, Giants Robs, Tigers Higgins, Nationals Phil, Red Sox Super Dave, Blue Jays W. Porter, A. Smiley, and Cubs Smiley. All right, guys, good luck. And Hit Parade actually had to raise, David Adams had to raise the cost on us on this one, so that's why you see a little bit more, because if you haven't noticed, the singles market is insane. So they're having to buy these cards at a higher price to match the quality level of their Platinum Edition. What's up, W? We actually held off on raising it for as long as we could. We were actually doing some cases that, like, we were almost just basically doing it at cost. So had to incur the increase. What's up, Chris? And all the boxes sliding out there. Look at that. Got some new releases on the horizon. I'm excited. Chronicles Football Friday. We got Mosaic next week. Got Noir the following week, and I think Bowman's coming up soon too. Yeah, see? Isn't it insane? I'm hearing the 27th, possibly the 22nd. So, Ricky Henderson, 9-5 Dynasty. Check that out. 2017 Dynasty autograph patches, 8 out of 10. 10 on the auto. 9-5. It's hard to grade these Dynasties, too. Very nice. Congrats to the A's. And Smiley. Nice card. One of my favorite non-Giants of all time was Ricky, man. Had that swagger. There was just a meme floating around on Twitter of him hitting that. It was a home run he hit where he did the bat flip and then he did the chin swap and then he did his little strut. And I was like, man, no, there was nobody like Ricky. Well, that's the thing. The wholesale cost is not much compared to what the retail cost is. Blowout has Jumbo, I think, at $480 currently, so it's gone up. And the Topps cut everybody 10% on top of that because they're saying the manufacturing can't be done fast enough, so they had to cut it 10%, from what I've been hearing. Another 9.5, Andrew Benintendi. This is a refractor. First Bowman, 9.5/10. Benintendi, refractor. Very nice. Back-to-back 9.5s. That's Super Dave with the Red Sox. But they Topps has been actually matching retail on their website lately, so they'll probably have it. If you're talking about if they're going to sell it on their website, they'll probably match the blowout cost. Aaron Judge out of Bowman Inception, when he was a prospect. Aaron Judge, that is out of 2016 Topps Inception. Or is that Bowman Inception? Yeah, Bowman Inception. I think last year Bowman Inception right there. Yankees and A. Kelly. Wow, that's crazy, W. Yeah, that's how fast, dude. I can't keep up with the way the prices are going. I mean, actually yesterday I was like, am I living in a dream world where these cards are selling for more than they've ever sold in the entire history of cards? Like, it seems like a dream world, a good dream world in a way, but also you got to kind of wade through some of the, is Mosaic really worth $650 a box? I don't, hard to say. It's crazy. Yordan Alvarez, rookie auto, silver pen out of Topps Inception from this year. 2020 Topps Inception, Yordan Alvarez going out to Phil. Yeah, hockey hasn't really gone up too much. Yeah, it's the wild. That's a great way to put it. It's the wild west, man. Unbelievable. I was talking to Rich the other day. I was like, man, you got to erase all your past knowledge that you've had from all over the years of how cards are selling. You have to just wipe your mind clean because it's past knowledge will not help you during these times. Seller's market for sure. Chris Bryant, Heritage Red Ink to 70. Very nice. And that is out of 2019 Topps Heritage. Chris Bryant, Cubs. Smiley, A's and Cubs. Man, what a good draw for you so far. Yeah, this case is just fantastic so far. Probably run another one of these maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. Right? I heard ESPN's going to do some kind of article on it too. You're getting a lot of influencers jumping in. You're getting a lot of sports personalities jumping in. Clayton Kershaw, Transcendence. 11 out of 25, 2019 Transcendence. I believe these were given out at the Transcendent Party, I think, but they are from the set. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers, Zelos, out of the 25K box product, Transcendent. Vladdy Guerrero, 2019 Finest. Gold refractor mint 9. There you go, Dub P. A little 50 out of 50. Vladdy. PSA 9. And you know, it all depends on people's income. I mean, if there's still people buying the cards, then people that maybe bought a card they don't want, they could sell it for the same price. I think it may fall a little bit, but I think there's too many people invested that aren't just going to go away. You know what I mean? There's such an influx of people that have money invested that it would take something catastrophic, I think, for it to just completely go away. It may drop a little bit, but I don't think it's going to affect it too much. Or like Dub P says, it could go up because there's more and more people are coming in every day. My problem with it from a manufacturing side is it hopefully doesn't water down products too much, which we're already starting to see on certain products, right? But Brett Batty, first Bowman refractor. That's a nice card. At a 2019 Bowman draft, Brett Batty. Mets, Michael B. So he's 12th overall. He's one of the top guys to hit. We definitely would boom that one up, pulling it out of Bowman draft. Tatis! Bowman's best, Fernando Tatis. 71 out of 150 rookie auto, insert auto for the Padres and W. Lou. Man, this stuff's fire. Series 6. I think we got 5 total cases out of the 10. Yeah, and that's the thing. I was thinking about sneakers. Sneakers is a thing that you buy a sneaker, you wear it out. You go to you're meeting your friends at the bar, you're wearing your new Jordans. So I think that's kind of got a little bit of a hit in a sense because I haven't really bought any shoes. I'm a shoe guy. I actually just bought some Air Max, but if I was going out and I know, let me get some new sneakers, right? And I think you're getting less of that. So the flippers are probably getting hit that way. Even though I tried to buy some Yeezys on Saturday and I got denied, so there still must be people buying sneakers, but, probably not as much on the flipping side of things. Juan Soto, 19 Topps 5-star, near mint 8. Juan Soto for the Nationals and Phil. Last card, man. That was a good case. Soto, Tatis, Brett Batty, Vlad Guerrero, Clayton Kershaw, Chris Bryant, Jordan, Aaron Judge, Andrew Benintendi, and Ricky Anderson. I mean, that was a pretty good case. All right. Who is here for the Revolution box? Robert. Robert, you here? Sweet, man. Let's get that going for you. Let me go get my boxes. Write out your card here. Yeah, that was decent. All right, Robert. I've done most of these boxes through personals. I have not seen a Galactic, so let's get you one. I mean, it's an inner case, so there's only one per master, but there's a shot. Oh, we had more credentials. I don't think we had it on Friday. We may have like 6 or 7. All right, cool. We may have a lot more than we normally have. It's a different animal, though. I don't think you can compare it. Well, yeah, but those guys are exponentially going to sell better than vets, though. That's the thing. You get like a Jason Dominguez. I mean, it's not going to sell as much as your first Bowman, but it's going to still be sell really well. Talking about Bowman Transcendent coming out this year. Going to be an
Bowman postcard, like the same, like basically the same, everybody's first Bowman, like Wander Franco's first Bowman, that they frame it out. Like, don't use different photos, and don't make it look like Transcendent. Make it look like Bowman.
Yeah.
But just put a frame on it.
I don't think they are, though. Oh, yeah, definitely, dude. That was cool. High Pockets Kelly, man. First cut. Such a ridiculous box. All right, Revolution for Roberts. Good luck. I got 4 boxes, and I hit random.org to decide which one's yours. Once, twice, and 3. Box number 2 for you. So we got 1, we got 2. We got SPX breaking next, and then we got the hype at 3. Three teams left for SPX. Siakam, Lopez, Kobe White, Shockwave. Chris Middleton. RJ Barrett, Astro. Very nice. RJ Barrett, Astro. Talon Horton Tucker. Cam Johnson, LaMarcus Aldridge, Astro. Al Horford. Oladipo, Terrence Mann. And a Darius Baisley Cosmic to 100 rookie. Baisley. Drummond, Ball. Jalen LeCue, Groove. Rookie. LeCue. Kawhi Leonard, Supernova. LeBron James, Astro. There you go. If a LeBron James Prism base is selling for $20, then this has got to be worth something. Marcus Sol, and in and off with a Rui. Not a bad box parallel-wise. There you go, Roberts. All right, let's fill up that SPX.
Michael's the machine. He's done 9 races over. I told him to bring the package. Oh, yeah. I'll pack him up this week. You want to come I want to show you.
SPX. Thanks, Robert. Where did you find those 180s at? Oh, okay, sweet. I know we're gonna have 180s. So 3 teams left. SPX. 2 teams left now. Knights and Rangers. We got a full slate of breaks today. After the hype, we have Flawless Collegiates, basketball. There's about 10 spots left, 10 or so spots left on that. We have a sold-out Shine-tastic, sold-out NT Multisports. We have NFL Encased and Optic coming up. We have Flawless, regular Flawless Football, 15 left on that. Leaf Flash tonight, Bowman First Mixer, definitive random teams. Flawless MLB as well to end out the night. Personals are done every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. For now, we're gonna expand our personal boxes, but as of right now, it's every Tuesday. But so if you place an order, it goes in order of how the orders come in for that day. We start at 3:30 on Tuesday, and we go till about 5:30, 6:30 is when we cut off orders. No problem. Looks like I see you bought a Prism Draft baseball. Sam, I could probably break that for you after this. I'll have a little bit of time after this. If you want to hang out after this hockey break, I can do it for you. The 4-box basketball break is so I'll show you how our site works real quick. So you go onto our site, we have a schedule. So you scroll down. If you're on the PC, it's on the right side. If you're on mobile, it's down at the bottom. So these are Pacific times. So the 4-box NBA is scheduled for 4:30 Pacific. It's sold out, so it'll be all right on time. So 4:30 Pacific on that one. So that's where our schedule of breaks is going to be on the right side. If you're on a phone, mobile, you'll have to scroll to the bottom for that. But I can do your Prism draft after this case. Last spot mojo on this one, guys. Hockey. All right. Sold out. What up? It's always all right to hang out, see what we get. All right, what's going down, everybody? It's time for 1920 Upper Deck SPX NHL 10 box case number 10 coming at you here on the 13th of May. We got 68 with the Oilers, Adam with the Devils, A. Gibbs with the Maple Leafs, Bill TD with the Lightning, Brian with the Blue Jackets, Callie J.H. Canucks, Connor with the Bruins and Stars, Kramer with the Rangers, Cup with the Knights, H.D. Wood, Flyers, Panthers, Senators, Islanders, Blues, Coyotes, Hurricanes, Sharks, Kings, Jay Delina Sabres, Jim Shiner with the Ducks, Jay Welch with the Avalanche, McNeil with the Predators, Michael Ing with the Capitals, M. Miller with the Penguins, M. Schneed, Canadians and Red Wings, Pegasus with the Wild, T.D. Clare with the Jets, TNC with the Blackhawks, and Vikster with the Flames. All right, we're going to do a quick random for the inner case. Once, twice, and 3 for the case. It's going to be side 1. Gotta be quick, Scott. Gotta be quick, man. Let me pull up my spreadsheet. There we go. All right. Auto for the Knights. Last spot, Mojo, first pack. Nicholas Hague auto to 199. Yanni Gordy, superscripts for the Lightning. Tampa Bay and Bill TD. And I didn't mark Vegas's cup. And Shadowbox rookies, Victor Olofsson. Shadowbox. And rookie jerseys, Quinn Hughes. No, I'll bring him there tomorrow.
So we're gonna have, it's not gonna look like this. But instead of putting the international bag, it's counterproductive because you're putting it, everybody's putting it in the bag and then you have to make it. So we're actually sorting on the way.
Nice Quinn Hughes.
I'm gonna do it this week, but if you want to
Miro Heiskanen for the Stars. Superscripts.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was like, this doesn't make sense.
What's this Dallas Stars?
I usually.
Can't stop, won't stop. Yep, Connor. Dallas Stars. Hey.
Yeah, I think what you bring.
Alex Tuck. Vegas. Last spot mojo's a real thing. And Dre stole the 99. Leon Draisaitl, Oilers. There you go. Yeah, I will. And Eric Brandstrom for the Senators.
Oh, so what we do now
Man, without looking it up, I would say like close to 200. Philip Zadina to 99. Obsidian rookie, black. To 299, Trent Frederick, Bruins. Jack Hughes, there he is. Jack Hughes, not quite whisper status, but jersey card. Jack Hughes. Adam with the Devils. Matt Murray to 49 patch auto. Check that out. That is sweet for the Penguins. Teuvo Teravainen, Hurricanes. HD Wood. Jack Hughes to 199. Rookie. Clayton Keller to 199, going out to Arizona Phoenix. Kirby Dach to 199 for the Blackhawks. I know, you're due, Kramer. Vitaly Abramov, Senators to 299. Victor Olofsson to 199. Another Saber. Oh, yeah, yeah. That might be what the market is, WP. NHL Superscripts Archers Urbe. Did Urbe only play for the Sharks? No, he played for another team, right? That's a redemption. All right, we're going to look that up. SPX. Brady Keeper. Love the black design. That is amazing. Brady Keeper for the Panthers. Is it Sharks on checklist? Superscripts. Connor's saying it's Sharks, but is it Sharks? All right, sweet. Nice hit for the Sharks. HD Wood on the Arch Survey auto. And also with this Brady Keeper HD. Very nice. Yeah, I'll bring that big baseball for him. Yeah. Because I actually didn't say anything about the base, so we're shipping all the base. Jamie Benn for the Stars. Martin Fevery to 349. Oh, I know. Yes, absolutely, Scott. Love the dummy cards. They help out. Capitals. Michael. And Vitaly Abramov to 399. Senators. Might put the other half of this case up for Monday, guys. I thought I had more credentials. I need to order some more. I'm actually out of credentials. I might do a mixer, too, since we do have some loose boxes of a lot of different stuff. Maybe do a mixer. One of one Stanley Cup champion Ryan O'Reilly. Check that out. Show came up. St. Louis Blues. HD Wood. I might see you tomorrow, Mike. Victor Arvidsson for the Predators. Auto. Beautiful Ryan O'Reilly. Man, that's a nice card. Predators. Hands are on fire today. Stamkos to 99 for the Lightning. Bill TD. Oh, that Prism needs a spreadsheet. My bad. I'll bring that to Mike too. Trent Frederick to 399 for the Bruins. Connor. All right, 3 boxes left. I'll do that Prism draft for Sam next. And then we got the hype coming up. Braden Point to 25. On card auto for the Lightning. Very nice. Bill TD, very nice. Would have been a nice case. Jonathan Huberdeau. Florida. And HD Wood. Kubalik to 199 for the Blackhawks. Dominic Kubalik for the Blackhawks. It is, well, especially this one. Philip Myers for the Flyers. I was wondering, I was like, we haven't hit a Flyers hit. It's unbelievable. At least the credentials is all the same size for the most part, except for the metal. Oh yeah, we got to find that Lamar too. Yeah. Yep, big hit for sure. For sure. Brad Marchand, a 99. Ryan O'Reilly. Second auto. Well, because we didn't know which one we intercepted. There was 3 orders on there. So who knows what's coming back.
Is that the one that came back?
Well, I don't know which came back, but there was 3 orders on that one order number. Matt Murray. All right, cool. Yeah, you'll be next. And Trevor Moore, Maple Leafs. A. Gibbs. Kramer, what do we need? We need some Rangers. We need a Capo Caco or an Adam Fox for you, bud. Yeah, I just get them out as you can instead of waiting for them. Oh, what is this? Oh, Adam Fox. Look at that. We spoke it into existence right there. 8 out of 99 throwback. Adam Fox jersey. Kramer. Dylan Larkin to 149. That's funny. That's funny how that worked out. Boquist. Jesper Boquist. Yeah, definitely saw a lightning break, man. Nice number to 25 on that one. And last card, Seth Jones, 199 Blue Jackets to 199. All right, that does it for the break, guys. All right, and I got the Prism draft. I'm going to do real quick here. For Sam.
I'm guessing we got it. I'm gonna have to do a little better, I think. I think what we're gonna do incoming, so it's not.
Hype, 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 hype.
We'll never be able to figure it out. It's like digging for change.
All right, let's get that Jason Dominguez for you.
What's this? This is like these 3 cards right here. They're like
I left them like that because I didn't know if it was a return because that doesn't seem like anything we bought.
no. I mean, I may have bought that. I just threw in that.
Maybe.
But I think I bought that.
Is that a replacement or you just bought it?
No. Yeah, I just bought it.
That's why it kind of seemed weird. I was like, I'm going to leave that like this. Because there's also some Blez that came back over there. Oh, I know, Brad. I was thinking of you when I pulled that, dude. No. All right, Sam. Doing a box of Prism Draft baseball. I got 4 boxes. You're going to get one of them. We're going to do a random to decide. We do a random. Once, twice, and 3. Hey, worked out for you. Box 3. Jensen, Josh Young, Ryan Jensen, Andrew Vaughn, Will Wilson, and Carl Kaufman, Snakeskin. Your first auto, Snakeskin. You get all cards, ship, and personals, obviously. Randy Johnson, let's do it. Logan Wyatt, Shea Langeliers. Got an Adley Rushman to 75. Very nice. Nice parallel there, Crusade. And you got a nice auto coming up behind it, number to 49. USA CJ Abrams. Very nice. Abrams. Brady McConnell, Daniel Espino. Greg Jones, George Kirby, Matthew Thompson. And number to 18, green cracked ice, Corey Lee. Corey Lee. Corey Lee to 99. Oh, I think we might have a gold vinyl. I think they did gold vinyls. Woo! Yordys Valdez, gold vinyl, 1 out of 5. Very nice. Can't believe what I wonder what a Dominguez would go for out of with this. Yordys Valdez, 1 out of 5. Bobby Witt, not numbered. Aaron Schunk. And Yankee prospect TJ Sigma to round it out for you. Not a bad box. Gold vinyl, CJ Abrams. Definitely a good box. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go dark here for a minute, for about 15 minutes, and we'll be live with the hype. Thanks, Sam. I'm going to leave the feed on, but we're going to go dark.
collectors nationwide and abroad. It's time to get hype. Come on. About the hobby we are all a part of. Live from the Mojobreak studios, it's Dan and Doug. Come on! So, get hype. Be hype. This is The Hype.
What is going down, everybody? Mojobreak.com, The Hype, episode number 138 coming at you. We got a top-heavy show. Once again, check out the site for any upcoming breaks. We got a lot of new stuff coming out. We got post-day basketball coming out next week. Football coming out right in time. We're super happy about that. We're going to talk about those games today, as well as some high-priced eBay auctions, some that are influencing the hobby, some cards that you wouldn't think were going up that are going up now. We've got a lot to debate and discuss today. Show. So check this out.
Ready to go live
Going on
in
in the
5,
background.
4, cue the talent 3.
Yep.
Hey.
Anyways, did you guys hear my intro, by the way? We're doing this on the fly. But anyways, yep. Welcome to Hype episode number 138. Dan, what's going down?
What's up? What's up, Aaron? I don't know if you're still listening, but give me a little shout out again.
Aaron.
Dude, you're not.
Oh, your boy.
Yeah.
C-Rat, what's going
I just
down?
want to, I want to give back to the fans, man.
Get back to the fans. Signing flats only. C-Rat, what's going down, dude?
What up? Shout out to my boy Aaron as well.
Hey,
Double shout out.
Hey, what about those MMA fights this weekend, man? That was a great card, huh?
Oh, that was excellent.
They didn't
Loved
practice social distancing.
they were not practicing social distancing.
They were not. Neither was Joe Rogan.
No.
Joe Rogan was like all up in everybody's grill.
Ferguson's face was definitely not practicing any social distancing whatsoever. I don't think I've seen a man take that many shots to the face and still stand for an entire 5-round fight.
I do got to say it's kind of a, and they've probably been doing it for a while now, but it's kind of a racket, dude. You got to subscribe to ESPN Plus. You gotta buy the yearly package or whatever for like $50, and then you got to buy the pay-per-view. So it would have been like $85. And what do I need ESPN Plus for?
You can read some exciting, enticing articles that you could not get through regular ESPN. Like if you want to get the best mock drafts, if you want to hear about all the exciting info coming out of camps, training camps,
And prelim fights on
prelim fights. Yeah, I mean, it's just totally worth it for $5.99. Plus, you can get...
I don't want that.
You can do the Hulu, Disney
If
Plus.
you're an MMA fan, you have to have.
But
ESPN
I
Plus.
have Disney Plus already. I thought ESPN Plus was a part of that.
No.
If you pay the $12.99 a month one.
Oh, so I did the yearly because I wanted, I like discounts just like everybody else. So I got the yearly package, which I thought included Disney or ESPN Plus, but it didn't. So now I'm just stuck with Disney Plus.
You're stuck with it. I'm sorry. You're gonna watch a lot of
But,
Ariel.
dude, I'm not a big UFC fan, but if I'm not gonna spend $85 for a pay-per-view event.
It was $64.
I'm not spending $64 for a pay-per-view.
Well
event.
worth it. Every minute of it was well worth it. And my actually internet went out, but I was able to watch it on my phone. So Comcast outage at the perfect timing.
So would you spend $65 for like SummerSlam?
No, I'm not a WWE fan, but I am a UFC fan, so I'll pay for it. So you got to be a UFC diehard like me and C-Rad.
So yeah, then how are they going to get the fringe fans? If you can't get people
Because you watch, they give you the taster for the free fights. The free fights are, and then you're like, you get to watch 3 or 4 fights, and then you're like, well, if you want to watch the big boys fight, you got to pay the money.
Yeah. Nah.
Big business. But here's some of our big polls for the week. Actually, this one just happened today. So in back-to-back boxes of definitive, it's been literally nuts. 101 Ronald Acuna today, red gold frame patch with a piece of the Braves hammer, game used. And then Monday night, this little gem, Mike Trout, 1 of 1 red framed patch as well.
God damn, that's crazy.
So back to back. I mean, those are product hits. We've been on fire with definitive, guys.
Holy crap.
We got more definitive tonight.
I hit the Griffey 101 of this card too.
Did you? Damn, we've pulled some 101s like nuts, like crazy. And then this one I think was last week. I got a Patrick Mahomes 1-on-1 red, white, and blue diamond, which was pretty sweet too out of Flawless. We do have Flawless today as well. So baseball, we're talking about baseball coming back possibly. I know the players' unions meeting and trying to figure out how to get baseball back. Did you guys see this? Did you see what they did in Korea and Taiwan? Because there's not going to be any fans in the stands, they put cardboard cutouts of fans in the stands.
I like it.
Which we sell cardboard here at Mojobreak.com. I mean, I think there's a lot of ways we can play off this. What do you think? I think I have another image in the next slide. Cardboard cutouts of fans, or dummies as well.
If they're piping, they should be piping noise like into the stadium as well. That'd be great. They are. Oh,
it's genius.
You know what? This is it. We figured it out. We never have to go back to normal life. We got it.
At what point? I mean, they could do some VR technology where you're in the stands watching. Maybe that's you holding up the Rakuten sign.
Oh, you mean
and you can see it from your home? With your VR,
like on StubHub or Ticketmaster, where you can see where your seat would be located.
Yeah. And then what you do is you put the live TV on like an hour delay. So if you really want to see the game, you got to be in the VR. You got to be piped into the game.
Can you get it say you want to go to the restroom? Can you have a VR attached to that too? So it's like you walking down the concourse into a restroom.
I guess they could do that and give you the whole experience. Yeah, I thought this was kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know how the players take to it. Look, I guess some of them they're wearing their masks too.
Well, I mean,
they're just getting used to it, right? So. Obviously, if you're listening to the audio version, we're showing some of the stadiums in Korea and I believe Taiwan as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. They have some cutouts and some dummies in the stands to make it seem like there's fans at the games.
If the A's were to do it, they wouldn't have to really get that many dummies or cardboard cutouts.
True. It's just like a normal game for them. The Giants are headed down that path too, unfortunately.
No, Giants. I mean, you have to get like 48,000 of those for a Wednesday night.
Oh, geez. Well, I thought this was interesting. So, we've got The Last Dance. We've got cards that are just, Scottie Pippen cards that are selling for more than they were selling for before The Last Dance. You got Horace Grant probably. You got Steve Kerr cards selling for more. So the next thing is they're coming out with a 30 for 30 on Sosa and Maguire, and the industry is already take notice. The Maguire and the Sosa cards are already going up anticipation of this 30 for 30 documentary. So is this the new norm for our hobby, that somebody speaks this stuff into existence and then the cards just magically go up in price? So I thought, if this is the way it's going down, I was searching on ESPN. I found this article. I could not believe this. So ESPN will start filming in June the documentary on Sean Mannion, Road to Greatness from Beaver to Leader. So, I just thought, hey, we're in a great position now with all of our Sean Mannion cards and look at the retweets and the likes on that thing. So,
that's huge. And you know what? And I get it because I understand the following that Sean Mannion has. I get it.
From Beaver to Leader. The epic title they came up with. So if you're looking for one of the best Sean Mannion cards, we forecasted this. We've been forecasting this since 2015. You can hit up eBay. We've already got these listed for the low price of $199,000 for an RPA. So we may let them go at $189, but just don't tell anybody. For the right person, $189,000. And then once this documentary hits ESPN from Beaver to Leader, you'll be able to flip that thing. Double the price. Sean Mannion. Who needs Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, or Jimmy Garoppolo when you got the great Sean Mannion? What do you think?
Oh, I'm stoked. Definitely on my DVR.
Getting ready?
Getting ready.
Yep. Beaver to Leader, man.
If we weren't in quarantine, I'd have like a viewing party.
We should do a Facebook viewing party on the Sean Mannion 30 for 30. So, man, I can't believe it. I can't believe our boy made it. I can't believe ESPN. That's an official ESPN tweet right there.
You can speak for yourself, but I knew he was going to make it.
You did?
I knew it.
He had a crystal ball, huh?
I knew it.
Man. He is from around here. It's crazy. He's backing up Kirk Cousins right now. It's insane. It's insane that ESPN's going to do this doc on him. So, anyways. See, Rad, are you convinced now that the Sean Mannion hype is real?
I've been convinced since I've got here.
We should do a separate video on our Sean Mannion collection.
You should.
It'd
probably get a million views.
It would be the most viewed video of all time for our channel. So, anyways, moving on some real news.
Actually, going back to the you said the 87 tops Mark McGwire.
Yeah, you can go back to that original tweet.
Went up like 6 times, right? That's not the rookie that you want, right? Isn't it the 86 tops USA?
I think McGwire collectors are split on that, but yeah, that's the one I would want.
That's the one I remember in the late 80s, early 90s. That was the McGwire rookie to have. It was the
USA.
The USA tops. I think it was 86.
Or 80, 85. 85,
Is it
Chris
85?
is saying. Yeah.
85.
Is there Will Clark in that same set? Was he on the same team with McGwire?
He may have been. I don't think he had a USA baseball card, though.
Maybe not. I thought he was on that same team. And I think it was Paul Merrow. I know they went to the same college, but did Paul Merrow make the USA team too?
Paul Merrow made the USA team. I think Bobby Witt made the USA team.
Yep. Senior.
Yeah, no, not junior.
Not junior.
He wouldn't. I don't think he was born yet.
Wasn't even glimmer in his daddy's eye. So that's interesting. But I think, why do you think this is happening? I mean, because it's the only thing on TV. There's no sports that people are looking for the next thing to invest and flip. I mean, just because ESPN's doing a documentary. I mean, these cards have been around in the junk wax era. There's millions of them printed. Why now? Just one show is gonna tilt the scale.
Does this documentary get them into the Hall of Fame at some point?
Probably not.
It's a quick answer.
Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame, so those guys should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Barry Bonds isn't going to have a documentary.
And
if they did, there probably would be some bad things that they would have on him, besides the steroids.
Yeah, maybe we don't want that. Maybe we don't want that to happen.
People would be like, man, that Barry Bonds really was a jerk.
But yeah, PSA 10, and then the Sammy Sosa, which I believe he wasn't on the Cubs in his rookie year, right?
White Sox.
So crazy.
1990 Leaf, I think.
1990 Leaf, right before the Frank Thomas.
No, I think it was the same year as the Frank Thomas.
You're right. But wasn't that 91 Leaf for Frank Thomas?
I thought it was 90. My
because I know the rookie stadium club for Topps is
I thought it
91.
I thought it was 90 Leaf.
Could be right.
I could be wrong. I doubt I'm wrong.
We don't have the research in
front
of us.
Does anybody know?
Wrong. Does anybody know in the chat the right years?
I think the Frank Thomas for sure is 90 Leaf, and maybe the Sosa is 91.
90 Leaf, Thomas, and Sosa.
Oh.
90. That's weird. So because I didn't
boom.
I didn't collect the Leaf, but I collected Stadium Club in 91, and that was considered a Frank Thomas rookie still. So I don't know how they did that then. So 90 Leaf was Thomas's rookie, and 91 Stadium Club was still Thomas's rookie.
And then the Topps one that has the air with the no name on the front, I think is 91 Topps.
So maybe they just didn't make a card of them until I don't know. I don't know how it was.
Maybe it's 90 Topps. I don't know. I was 8.
Yeah, 90 Leaf, Thomas, and Sosa. Yeah, both 90. Ryan, thanks, Ryan. I wanted to point out the craziness of the Project 2020 cards. I actually bought one of these for $20. I went on. I seen everybody talking about it on Twitter. It's the 2020 Ichiro card number 22 from Ermsey. And these things are going for like $150 to $180 now. I mean, it's insane. The print run is 1972, so it's one of the lower Project 2020 cards. But this industry right now is just so on fire that Topps is just printing people money right now. It's just insane that this isn't even an original card. This is a reprint basically of a drawing, and they let it out. If you're not familiar with the Project 2020, they put it up for sale for about 2 days. So however many are sold, like for example, the Ben Baller one was very popular, sold 35,000 copies. This one wasn't as popular, sold 1,972 copies. But people are flipping these things for 180. I mean, we were clowning on this whole thing. I was clowning on Topps Project 2020 and when I first heard about it, but I'm just like kind of recognizing the genius now that I've seen how this came out, because you have collectors that are latching on to artists because people missed out on the trout by Ermsey, or they did get the trout and they're trying to build the set by Ermsey now. So you have the 20 artists that are kind of, people are building the checklist of the artists they like, and these guys are also influencers at the same time, and it's crazy. I mean, call it what you want. A lot of people don't like this, but genius move by Topps at the right time, really. I mean, what do you think now you're seeing some of these cards come out?
Well, I go back a second and say the print run again for the Mike Trout, so it just soaks in. Because I think when you
that's the Ben Baller.
I know it's the Ben Baller, but say that again and let it soak in for a second.
35,000 copies.
Yeah, not 100,000. 35,000 copies. Now, I think they put it up for, is it 2 days or 24 hours? And the print run is based on however many sell in that time frame. Now, 35,000. And those were what, $20, right?
$20.
They're not $20 now.
No, those ones are actually going for anywhere from 30 to 40.
That's still, but if you think about it, there's 35,000 of them made, and you were able to double your money. You could have bought, I mean, granted, with the Ichiro, you could have turned $20 into $180, and you could have bought as many as you wanted.
But then would it have been as valuable because it would have been a higher number if you would have bought more, right?
I mean, there, you know this, and I know this, and C-Rad knows this. There's a huge amount of Ichiro collectors. Probably up there with the amount of Mike Trout PC guys. You got to take the international market into account here. There's a lot of people who collect everything Ichiro.
Yeah, I feel like with 1,900 copies, and then you look at the Ben Baller Trout, which is 35,000 copies. I feel like there at some point it would have dropped off to where like you probably couldn't sell this for much more than what you bought it for. But anywhere between like 1,900 to like 35,000, there's a big amount that could have been bought as well still and still sell for under 80.
Well, to put it into perspective, okay, so the first Ermsey card was the Mike Trout number 4, which that was the first card we kind of talked about, which we're like, this is stupid. $450 they go for.
And you could have bought that for $20.
And the print run on that one is $2,900. So to me, I think it's not necessarily the print run effect here. I think it's the Ermsey effect. I think people are saying, well, this Trout Ermsey sold for $450. I'm getting a deal at $180 on a lower print run on Ichiro.
So with you could basically say what the secondary market is per artist. So are you saying that Ermsey has a bigger market, like bigger collector base than was it Ben Baller?
Well, not necessarily, because Ben Baller has sold more.
He did. He sold 35.
So it's an interesting dynamic where you have the scarcity of the card is helping it sell too. Whether Ben Baller is not going to be as scarce because everybody loved his design. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. You almost want the card to be ugly, and I'm not saying this one is, but I'm saying it's almost to a point where you want it to not sell that much so that you could be one of the guys to get it and there's only 1,900 copies.
So they did release and I don't know the artist off the top of my head, but maybe you do. But they released the Ricky Henderson and the Mariano Rivera. The Mariano Rivera was based on his Bowman rookie card, which he is just standing there in in a suit or like a dress shirt and some dress pants, and it's kind of an iconic photo.
Yes.
They
use the same card for every designer.
I get that, but the version of the drawing is, I bought it, but it's a joke. It's you can't take it seriously. Have you seen it?
Let's bring it up. Is it on Topps' website right now?
I can't. I mean, I bought it because
it's actually on their front page.
I bought it because it's hilarious.
Is the Ricky Henderson? Is that a big Ben Baller?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight, dude.
Is it?
Yep, the town.
Dude, yeah. That is sick.
So yeah, I bought both those.
But
the Mariano Rivera, look at that and tell me, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I bought it. I bought it because it looks so dumb.
Is that Ben Baller? Yeah, it is Ben Baller. Oh, that's sick, dude. But he's got the 415 on there too.
But the Rivera is not. The Rivera is not.
Is there a spot on that website? Because there's one guy that we were talking about it on Twitter. So there's been 4 trouts that have been released by 4 different artists. And there was one guy that released a trout that looked like he didn't even look at the card. So if you're not familiar with the Project 2020, they're supposed to base it on one type of iconic card, right? So I don't know if you can go through the archives, if they have anywhere. Oh, there it goes. Go down. The Project 2020 archive, right? So you've got, where's the, so the, look at that trout. Like, it's like the guy didn't even look. The guy didn't even look at the trout card. He's like facing the wrong way. Like it's supposed to be based on the 2011 update.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I don't know what the hell he did.
I think it's
Why doesn't he have a face?
It's his artistic expression of what he thinks the card should want it to be.
Because if you look at all the other trouts, if you go back and you can see them,
I think a face would have really brought that card together.
Yeah, it's unfinished. So Willie Mays. Where's there another? There's other trouts.
Whoa! Go up. Go. What was?
See, look. So that's a 2011. That's a 2011 trout. Ben Baller kept it real, changed it up a little bit. Same batting stance, all that stuff. The other guy didn't even look like he even looked at the card.
I kind of like that no face one now.
No, dude. Go up real quick. Go back. There was like something up there that's what's that thing?
The
right
Bob
there?
Gibson. That's the same artist you just bought today. It's the same guy.
Dude, these are sick, man. I don't know what you're talking about,
dude, you high. Yeah, come on.
No, you can't.
It looks like the in South Park, like the turds.
But that's that guy's art. So if there may be some people out there that like that art. I mean, you don't like it. I'm not a fan of it.
What was the character? They're also in the movie.
Max says it looks like a butt with eyes. Jeff says it looks like a Pen 15.
It looks like a work of art to me.
It's like Mr. something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Mr. the singing poo.
Yeah.
I forget what his name is, but Mr. Hanky. There you go, Cody.
Mr. Hanky.
Yep.
Yeah.
So but it's interesting. So you got sets within the sets, and even some of the other Ermsies. I think he's done 4. There was a Dwight Gooden that sold for 100, and there's a Ted Williams that's selling for 56. So it's like anything that Ermsy has done has went up, but there have been shorter print runs. So, but you can also make the statement that, so if you're building the Ermsy sets, you can only have as many sets as the lowest printed copy, right? So if the Ichiro to 1900 is the lowest print run of any Project 2020, there can only be 1900 complete sets out there.
And you got, say, 15,000 people trying to put together the Ermsy set. It's going to raise the value of the shortest print run, regardless of who it is.
Right, and it'll even raise the value of like card 9, card 10, card 11, because they're trying to build that whole set. So, at first, I don't think Topps did a great job of explaining this, and maybe that was their plan. They wanted people to try to figure this out, but as you kind of, see, same artist, no face. Dude. I don't like faces. Not a big fan of faces. But Ted Williams we're looking at.
But he put a face on the Rivera.
No, that's a different artist. That's the same one that did the trout, Fucci. So that's the same one that did the trout where it didn't even look like the card. Fucci.
Can we?
So.
Yeah,
But I mean, like I said, it's kind of genius as you unpack this and as you extrapolate this whole thing.
What? What's that?
That's your dude. That's the guy you like.
No. I didn't say I liked it. I said I bought it because it was so dumb.
Keith Shore, thank you.
Keith Shore, dude. Now bring up Google Keith Shore. Let's see if he has a website. I'm sure he does. And look up his art. I mean, I'm sure it's all of that style, right? I mean, that's just the whole point of this.
I personally, the Ben Baller stuff, I like. It's clean.
Yep.
It has a very, very specific look to it.
It doesn't take away from the card itself.
It reminds me of was it No Limit Records that had all the CD, like Master P and stuff like that. They had all the CD covers look the same.
There he is. Okay.
That's what his art kind of looks like.
Oh yeah. Ben Baller's does look like the Master P.
It looks like the Master P. Like
make him say,
just dropping that knowledge over here.
So yeah, see, there's Keith Shore's normal day-to-day art right there on the screen. You can follow him at Keith A. Shore.
Oh, I thought that was him, and I'm like, that sure looks like a lot like Don Mattingly.
Oh, it does. It is Don Mattingly.
There you go.
Oh, look, there's sign. Proceeds go to charity. Anyways, cool.
So go back to it. Okay, so let's look at some of his regular. What the?
Not safe for work. Do stuff together alone.
His pregnant wife.
All right. So yeah. So he's kind of got the same kind of art style. So bringing that to the Topps cards.
But all his other stuff, he put faces.
No, this guy has a face. You're getting two artists mixed up. They
look kind of similar.
Yeah. The other guy is somebody else. But anyways, interesting stuff from Topps. We'll see what these print runs do. We'll see what these cards continue to sell for. I mean, it's a wild ride we're on during the pandemic with Project 2020, and we'll see if they continue it in Project 2021. See if they continue doing this. But looks like there's going to be about 400 cards in total, if my math serves me correct. 20 artists, 20 cards. So, be interesting.
They don't, Mr. Cartoon. They don't have him in there, right? He's the guy who tattoos like all the hip hop artists, like Eminem and everybody.
Oh, really?
But he's not.
He had that Netflix doc that just came out. Yeah,
they should have got him in there.
Jeff says he'd kill for a Bob Ross, Chris Bryant's. I think you should take Art History 101 or Art Appreciation and revisit the topic. Okay, well, maybe.
I
think you have to have an interest in something like that. I mean,
the thing with art though, like I see it for what it is, and my opinion can be different than anybody else's.
Correct. It's just like music, right?
It's just like music. What I appreciate in music may not be what Doug appreciates in music. So it's all, everybody's gonna have their own opinion. So
I got it. Topps 2021, you know what they should do?
I need to take your class.
They should do those things where you remember you used to see them in the malls in the 90s where you'd have to stare at it for a while and you'd see the hidden image. That's what they need to do next time. What do they used to call those things where it'd be like a image of nothingness, but if you stare at it like cross-eyed, you'd see like a whale in the middle of it.
I know what you're talking about.
Let's do that. Trout. Could be Griffey. You don't know. You got to stare at it long enough.
It's a good point.
But yeah, art is subjective, man. Telling somebody to take an art class is kind of like being like an art snob, almost like a little snobby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'll consider it if I do have some extra time. But I mean, it's one of those things where I'm already, I'm 37. I don't know if I'm gonna, take it up now. I don't know.
That's like somebody. It's like the old like jazz conversation. Like, what, you don't like jazz? You don't get it. You don't get jazz.
You don't get jazz.
You don't understand. You don't get it. It's above you. It's above you. You don't understand it. That whole mentality sucks.
But I think, art is attached like jazz to intellectual, right? To being very smart, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't like art and you don't like jazz, it's almost like saying you're dumb, right? Because it's like only intellectuals like art
only
and
intellectuals
jazz.
like jazz.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm a self-proclaimed idiot, so I will agree with that fact. But anyways, I didn't see what you guys are laughing at, but.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing, bro.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think I might have seen that. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff on there.
I don't know why those weren't released as Topps 2020 cards.
Yeah, if you go on Fucci's Instagram, you can see some interesting stuff. Is that the one that did the Betty Boop too? Is there Betty Boops in there? No, there was somebody that drew for Topps that did some Betty Boop images of. That wouldn't be safe for work. That's part of their art repertoire. I don't know who it is. It's one of them.
Maybe you just don't get it.
I don't. I probably
maybe it would be safe for work.
It might be safe for work.
Why do you got to be all censored and whatnot?
I'll take that in consideration, Mark. Jazz is awesome, says Trap Bernie Sanders. Well, maybe I'll take that up too.
No,
I mean, 2021 after this is all said and done, maybe I'll be an art aficionado and a jazz music lover. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say a jazz musician. I'm all, wow.
Jazz musician.
Wow. Doug's thinking about joining a band with with Bernie Williams.
Kenny G, that's jazz, right?
Kenny G is, that's sure.
It's my favorite.
Smooth jazz.
Good. All right,
but it's like pop jazz though. It's not like, yeah. It's mainstream jazz.
Yeah, it's like not going to school for music if you listen to Kenny G.
You got to listen to like Joe Pass and
I know somebody who listens to Joe
yeah.
Keeping it sexy. I want to see Rob Liefeld do one. Trout with a XXXXL shoulder and tiny feet. There you go. All right, so we'll move back into the topics. Base cards. A lot of base cards get thrown in boxes. Base cards are selling for more than you would know. A recent Prism sale of a LeBron James 13th year card sold for $25 for a Prism base card of LeBron James. So get out your boxes, see if you got any LeBron James. Put those things on eBay while you can, because it's insane what base cards and relics are going for during a pandemic in 2020.
Dude, I would say even as early as 2016, this hobby was not into base cards the way it is into base cards nowadays.
It's insane.
This was only like 4 years ago that people weren't like obviously like the old school vintage collectors. They love their obviously that's what it was. There were no autos and no jerseys and stuff.
Yeah.
But man, this hobby was so crazy for like their jerseys and their autos back in 2016, more so than base cards. But base cards have kind of come back, kind of like it's like the new. I'm not gonna call it a trend because that's what the hobby was built off of, but
right.
It's kind of like it's what's hot right now.
Base cards are back, baby. Base cards, a new 101. Who needs a 101 patch when you just get base cards? You know what I mean? There might be a million of them printed, but hey, you have one, your friend has one. If it's a 101, only one person can have it. You know what I mean? Why not share the wealth and get a bunch of base cards? I think I have that LeBron James sale on the slide here.
It's
for
not
Prism.
It's not just basketball though. I was actually having a conversation yesterday about 2012 Prism football, because it was the first year of Prism football.
Oh, that thing's on the screen, dude. It's not moving. I took that down a while ago.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, that's weird.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's still showing on there. Keith Shore has now infected our
40
screen.
Sorry, guys.
We just had a good point.
Sorry, go ahead, talk. I don't know how to get that off the screen.
Let's do it live.
It's still, so it's not. You've already moved the slide back over, and it's still showing that.
Yeah.
Did you turn GFX off and on?
Yeah.
Weird. All right, you guys can still hear us, right?
Can you hear me now? Oh, look, I can hear Doug again.
You can hear me. You can hear me now. It was all that art talk. It broke the live stream box.
It didn't. Yeah. Well, the computer didn't get it.
No, it didn't. It
Okay,
didn't. So anyway, yeah, the screen is still stuck. But hey, anyways, so yeah, there was a LeBron James pack fresh. The guy says that sold for $18.75, but there was some that sold for over $25 for a base card, which is just literally insane. So Tribute, which normally goes down in price, went high up in price, and relic cards are selling for insane amounts that they would normally go for a couple bucks. So it's a weird world we live in right now. It's a weird hobby that we're all participating in, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just, is it going to sustain? Are we going to be talking about these same prices in August, in December, into 2021? Will these prices hold? And I'll get each one of your guys' opinions on this. Dan, will these prices continue to hold? Will they rise or will they fall in your prediction?
It's based solely on the category and how hot the category is right now. And when I say category, I mean baseball, football, basketball, hockey. Can't forget hockey. I think with Prism, what we're looking at right now, specifically Prism base cards, people are judging it on how much Prism has gone up. Like, what is a case of Prism hobby right now?
Right. It's
like what,
$12,000.
Like almost $13,000. So any content, any card out of that case should be selling for a premium because it's a $13,000 case. You're not going to see this sustain when we have a rookie class that isn't that good. And when you can get a case of Prism, let's say, for instance, 2021 Prism, when it comes out, you may be able to get a case for $2,400. Maybe.
Probably not. Probably $5,000.
But I'm saying if there's nobody to chase, and if that's the case, and say it is, hypothetically, say it's a $2,500 case, those LeBron James cards are not going to be selling for as much. It's inflated based on the price of the sealed wax right now.
Well, I mean, and Chris...
And I'm right.
VGLN actually has will be hot for a while, the GOAT trifecta, MJ, LeBron, Kobe, because I think people are not seeing sports, so they're leaning towards guys that are proven, right? So, investing in any LeBron James card, is not a bad investment.
LeBron James 1920 Prism base card will be worth $1.50.
Okay.
At some point.
I'm not disputing that.
I don't going for $20. I mean, it's all. I mean, if you like that card and you're a LeBron James fan and you want to hold on to it, you buy it for $20. It's $20. Whatever. Hold on to it. That's part of your collection. That's cool. But if you're buying it thinking that, hey, that's going to be worth more than $20 at some point, it's not going to happen.
Oh, you got it.
Get over it.
Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, there's the
it won't go away, dude.
That's weird. We'll have to restart it for the next break. But
nah, man, we're gonna keep it up.
So yeah, there's the LeBron James Pack Fresh 1875. So insane. So C-Rad, what's your take on this? Prices are rising by the day, by the hour, by the minute.
Mm-hmm.
How does this sustain? Does it go higher? Does it go lower? Does it stay pat? What's your thoughts?
I think it's gonna keep going up. The only thing, like, obviously with we don't know how next year's draft. Everybody's assuming that next year's draft class is just gonna be weak, so everything just won't be as expensive. But I don't necessarily believe in that's gonna happen. I think prices will keep going up.
You think a 2021 LeBron James Prism card, base card next year is going to be worth more than $20?
Yes.
Chris brings up a good point that I should have said as well. That is his first Laker jersey Prism card. So that is like a rookie Laker jersey, LeBron.
It's a rookie.
Wow.
So it's a rookie.
It's not rookie, but
so I can go back and buy
his first Heat
card and be like, rookie on the Heat.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Come on, man.
But it's the Lakers. It's the Lake Show.
His second time with the Cavaliers. I can buy that year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We make new rules in this hobby every year.
They make, and they're going to keep on making as more. I mean, look how many different variations of Prism we have. We had Prism regular, Prism retail, Prism cello, Prism fast break, Prism fanatics, Prism
new era.
Yeah, no. but we had, and
C-Rad has the data, right?
Prism optic. There was a million of them, right? A million of them. Why is this card gonna go for more than $20 when there may be a million of them printed?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a million. So
there may be.
Are you just mad that you didn't buy them for $5?
No, I'm not. What? I mean, yeah, probably. Is that the next email I'm gonna get? It's just gonna say, Dan, shut up, you're jealous.
Could have been making money, Dan. Instead, you weren't buying LeBron James. So C-Rad broke down the data in terms of different parallels for Prism and Optic, I believe. What was the numbers we're looking at for different parallels? Now we're talking about Disco, Reds, Tiger Stripe, Dragon Breath, all that stuff. Like, how many different parallels are there?
Yeah, so I was actually surprised when I did this, when I did the list. Compared to last year's, so 18-19 obviously was when we kind of felt like, okay, they might be like printing more of the stuff than we thought than previous years, right? So I actually compared 18-19 and 19-20, and compared to 18-19, 19-20 has a total we're just talking about Prism right now. It has 40 different parallels. However, in 18-19 there was 37, so they only added 3 more parallels to this year's run. When considering it feels like they've put out so much more product. I was like, wow, okay, only 3 more parallels than 18-19. But then I think back 18-19, we already felt like, damn, they were like they were printing a lot more than previous years. So everything was holding true for the same. Even with the Optic, they feel like they put more Optics, but actually Optic was on point as well as last year's. About 38 parallels. The big difference this year is in Select Basketball. Now, last year's Select Basketball, there was about Let me see where I have it. 18, 19. There was about 34 parallels in select basketball, right? Now keep in mind this year, I think last year they only had hobby select. That's all they put out. So this year they got
Not
the
this
T-Mall, they got the hybrid, they got the first off the line. Oh, last year they had first off the line as well. But dude, if you consider that there's 3 level of base cards in select, there's double the amount of parallels in this year's select. So there's twice as much select out that they printed this year compared to last year. That was the big difference with this year's products and last year's product with the Prism stuff select and optic.
Is there a possibility at some point can we get like 2 separate like first off the line releases? Can we get like a first off the line,
second off the line,
then last one off the run?
You know what? Don't give them any ideas.
No, I'm serious. Like what? Because like let's say that you get the first off the line, and then you have the regular release, and then 3 weeks after that release, you do last of the run, and you do like another parallel of it.
Hey, I can't count that out. I mean,
last one out of the house.
But what's insane to me is that Select as a brand, what it was created. Well, it was created prior to when Panini owned it. It was, it was around for a while. But when it came back in 12-13, Select was viewed as a autograph set. It was 4 hits box. It was you're chasing autographs and jerseys. Wasn't known for parallels. It wasn't known for rookie cards. So now it's become Prism Select, or it's become Prism Optic Select. So Select is the third, but to me, it's not a parallel set. I know they're trying to make it, and the prices will say, yes, it's a parallel set. But to me, fast forward 10 years, and the odd man out of those 3 has got to be Select, right? So if you're a Zion, Zion blows up, and in 10 years he's a top player in the league, and he's won a championship, whatnot, and his prices are continuing to go up or whatever. You got to think the Selects are going to be the ones that people don't want compared to Prism and Optic, right? Am I wrong, or are we flip flopping here?
Just depends on whatever buying group has the most amount of cards that they
Right.
want to inflate the price on.
True.
That's true.
I mean,
I think when you look at the ones that are printed the least in Select, obviously the 3rd level courtsides, those may hold the same value as a Prism or Optic base. But
you do have that.
Yeah, the lower, the 2nd level, like the courtside and the Concourse, or the Premier and the Concourse, they probably won't hold as much value as the true base Prism or Optic long run.
Because I feel like and we have a lot more people coming into this hobby. The hobby is growing in a sense where, right now it doesn't seem like there's enough supply to meet the demand, and that's why you're getting the prices the way that it is. But you got to consider, and people are using historical data on like Giannis's and stuff like that. But there was probably even a 10th of the production in the Giannis year. There wasn't a 10th of the production on like the Ben Simmons year. It wasn't happening. So, as long as this hobby keeps going and there's the same people stay in it, and we keep kind of snowball and keeps building, then these cards will continue to be sold at a high clip. But at some point, if these people fall away, then these Selects and stuff like that are going to be going by the wayside, I think.
I'll tell you what can happen with Prism in a span of 1 year. If we do have a bad rookie class, now manufacturers are not going to make less at this point.
No.
If anything, they're going to make more or the same amount. If they make all this amount of Prism, right, and there's nobody to chase, the box price and case price will plummet because there's so much of it available. And at that point, if a case is plummeting and basically going at pre-sale or even below pre-sale, and people are just dumping it, base cards will not sell for that much. Right. And it will be a trickle-down effect. It basically, if a LeBron James base card out of 2021 doesn't sell for $20 and it sells for $2, then there's going to be a trickle-down effect for the previous year and then the year before and a year before that.
It won't sell for as much because it's not his first Laker.
Dude,
I'm telling you, that is a big deal. So last year he was on the Lakers, but it was a Cavaliers jersey. So they finally have the new photo.
Yeah, that's why the Optic cards last year go for so much, because they were the first.
They were the first Lakers. That's a real thing. Believe me. Believe it or not, that is a real thing. But to Max's point, I believe Max said in the chat.
And I get that because it is the Lakers. But would not be the case if he would have went to
Minnesota.
Yeah, because
I think so because his
you don't
Heat
see
card sell for a lot.
No, you don't see an influx in price for Kevin Durant with his first prism of him being on
The Warriors.
the Warriors or the Nets.
Yeah, that's because KD and LeBron now.
Yeah, LeBron's LeBron, right? You know,
I
call
get
him the GOAT.
I get that, but wouldn't there be, if that was the case, if somebody's switching teams, an iconic player like that, one of the best players in the league, wouldn't you see somewhat of an uptick?
Yeah, but I think with this,
Like,
you're getting
if
the perfect...
if LeBron James or if Kevin Durant's cards used to sell for $2, wouldn't they sell for $5 now?
If he went to the Lakers, I would agree with you. I think the Lakers...
Yeah, no, I get that. Lakers or the Lakers or the Knicks, I understand that.
I don't even think it's the Knicks. I think it's literally the Lakers.
No, if LeBron would have went to the Knicks and the Knicks were like, say, the number 1 seed right now, like flip-flop, like basically say he went to the Knicks and the Knicks were the first seed in the East, it would be the same exact thing. If not more, because the Knicks haven't won for a while.
Well, here's where I disagree with you. I think because it's Kobe, and Kobe has the international collectors that are Laker fans, they jumped on LeBron. A lot of Kobe collectors jumped on LeBron, where I don't think the overseas collectors collect New York Knicks as much.
I think it would have been just as big if, again, it only matters if he was winning.
True. And if he doesn't win any championships with the Lakers, I don't think it even matters. Then people are going to collect it. And that's what I think what Max said in chat. If he doesn't win any championships with the Lakers, then this card's not going to be worth anything. But if he goes off and he wins 3 championships with the Lakers...
I don't know about not worth anything.
Not worth anything, but I don't think it's going to go up.
Yeah. It ain't going to be worth $20, man. Can we just say this card is not going to be worth $20?
It is.
But it isn't. It isn't.
You know what's... like, we talked about this before, but it's like the same people that wish they could, that could collect LeBron rookies are buying Zions like crazy, right? The same people that wish they could go back and collect little Jordan base and inserts that are so popular. Like, people are speculating on these LeBron base cards. Like obviously, like he's gonna have the same effect as Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Well,
so they're hoping their $20 investment on the first Lakers uni prism will one day turn into
$100,
$150. You know,
or and that's not even graded. I mean, what if that PSA 10s? You know what I mean? It's a $100 card.
There may be a million of them.
Well, there probably is. There's no doubt. There's
probably a million Jordans, right?
Yeah, we need to think about it. It's just numbers, man. Something cannot. We can't keep inflating these prices if something is truly not
limited.
It's not short, but it's not limited. Like, why are we inflating these prices?
Are they inflated though? If people are paying these prices,
$20 is too much. It's inflated.
Because there's like how many bids in there? Like people are buying this.
Well, yeah, that's not the only one. There was more. There was ones that sold for more than that. That was just a recent one. We're getting close on time. I want to talk about first off the line. We got Flawless coming up next. How many spots are left for Flawless?
Like 5.
5 Flawless, Chase Zion. But Mosaic. So once again, this used to be Prism Mosaic. Now it's under the umbrella of just Mosaic. So you can't consider it another Prism parallel, as we talked about. But Prism Mosaic. First off the line, I was going to be a buyer at $500. I think I would have bought some at that price. But they wound up going for $656 was the lowest price on the Dutch auction today. Another insanely high price. There is 2 parallels that you're getting. There's a number to 11 and a number to 10. You're getting either 2 number to 11s or 2 number to 10s or one of each, basically, in the first off the line box. You guys are probably more hip to this than we are because we haven't got the hobby version. Retail's been out for a while. You can see there's somebody asking $20,000 for a rookie Genesis Zion.
We need a better picture for $20,000.
Well, it's a screenshot, but it's because we're showing a camera on a screen.
I was gonna say, man, I'm like, I hope that if you're asking $20,000, like, can I see the card?
I mean, it's not a great picture, but yeah, I mean, somebody's asking $20,000 for this. There's a lot of new crop parallels.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's a 9.5.
I would have a better picture on the screen, but it's just it's not working.
Nah, it's cool. I'm just being a jerk.
Below V8. So then the next screen, $658 a box was what it went out for. So I wanted to talk about this. So ESPN had the top players of all time in the NBA, and you can see it. 1 Michael Jordan, 2 LeBron James, 3 Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 4 Bill Russell, 5 Magic Johnson, 6 Wilt Chamberlain, 7 Larry Bird, 8 Tim Duncan, 9 Kobe, and 10 Shaq. So you got
a whole lot of Lakers.
You got 5 Lakers in there. And I know we can go a bunch of different routes with this, but Are you okay with this list? What should change? What do you guys think?
I'm fine with this list.
No Curry.
Curry should be in the top 10?
Curry should be in the top 10.
Where would you put him? 10? Who would you swap out for Curry?
I think.
tough,
the thing is, I think the easiest guy to switch out would be Tim Duncan.
Yeah, 5 championships.
Yeah,
Timmy?
and Curry may have 5 as well. Curry changed the way the game is played right now.
This is gonna be
The modern day basketball game has been changed by Steph Curry.
I'm with you.
And it's hard for me to disagree.
This would be controversial, but I would switch out Wilt Chamberlain, bro, for Steph Curry.
Ooh, Mr. 100-point game.
Yeah, I think if you score 100 points, I think you got to be up there.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I wasn't around back in them days, but I think this boy Wilt was scoring on some non-qualified NBA players.
I don't know.
Well, you can make the same claim about Bill Russell, but Bill Russell has, 12 championships?
But I think if it's going to be between Wilt or... I would probably take... I
can't pick him over Duncan,
I would take
bro.
I would take Kareem out before I would take Wilt out. And Tim Duncan is the guy that I would take out for Steph Curry.
5 championships.
I can't take out Tim, dude. Tim Duncan's too good.
I was leaning in towards Tim Duncan too. But how about Kobe being 9? Is that a little low for Kobe? Do you think Kobe should be ahead of Magic? Should he be ahead of Larry? I mean,
Kobe. You could make an argument for Kobe for 3 spot. Why not?
Over Kareem, Lou Alcindor. I mean, Bill Russell with the 12 championships doesn't get a whole lot of love at 4. But
is this a top 9 or a top 10?
There's top 10. There is.
Is there another guy who's missing?
Shaq's 10.
Shaq's 10. Yeah.
Why'd you? Oh, I'll take Shaq out.
You take Shaq out.
I'll take Shaq out.
Shaq's out of there. And for Curry,
I take Shaq out. Yeah.
Curry should not be in the top 10. He gets hidden on defense. You can't have a crap defense and be a top 10 player. Sorry. Where's Scott Burrell?
No need.
from The Last Dance. I mean, that's a pretty good list. I think they did top 74. I don't know where Curry landed. Does anybody know where Curry landed on that list? Or was he even on it? One spot. What number? 16, 17? Interesting.
Hey, I'm happy with Curry in top 20. I could make an argument maybe for him in top 10. Like I get the defense thing, but I could probably argue a couple of these guys in here for him to be.
What? Shaq couldn't shoot free throws.
Well.
Yeah, but he couldn't do the one thing that most players should be able to do.
Let's face it, Shaq needed Kobe.
Well, there's only one active player. There's only one active player on that list anyway. So, the story of Steph Curry has not been completed yet.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's only LeBron who's on that list who's still active. Everybody else has been retired.
Dude, Kobe should definitely be higher, dude. First of all, he's the only other player on this list that three-peated like Jordan.
And
then he won without Shaq twice.
I could say this. You may be able to swap Magic and Kobe for each other. Put Magic at 9 and Kobe at 5.
Showtime Lakers, dude. I don't know about that.
Whatever. Show's over.
What about Sam Jones? Sam Jones won 10 NBA championships, and by the way, Bill Russell has 11, not 12. But if you look at the top,
Sam Jones is not even the best Sam. Everybody knows Sam Cassell, and best Sam.
Big Shot Bob won 7. He didn't make the list. Robert Horry.
He couldn't have even been in like the top 50, right? I mean, great player.
Yeah. Magic Johnson with 5, Dennis Rodman with 5, Kobe Bryant with 5, Tim Duncan with 5. Robert Parrish with 4. Shaq only had 4. Tony Parker had 4.
Yeah, I mean,
Tim Duncan had 5.
I would say Barkley over Shaq. Shaq being 10 is I'm confused.
Yeah, Barkley didn't win a championship. 0.
I'm not mad with putting Shaq.
I think there's probably 10 other players you can replace Shaq with.
10?
10 other players.
Shaq. Shaq's one of my favorite players. I can't even agree with you on that.
I don't know about 10, man.
I could see him out of the top 10. I could see him in the top 15.
Will, come on. Why are we still being blinded by maybe some old school OG
Reggie Miller?
basketball historian can slap me in the face?
No Reggie Miller? No, Reggie Miller.
I don't think he won a championship.
Dude, who cares?
But NBA back in the days, I don't know, man. You drop Will Chamberlain in any other era of basketball. Does he score 100 points, bro? I'm just asking. Some OG historian could slap me up, but
well, to be fair, for with your point, he did only win 2 championships.
It's cool, man. Like,
yeah, Will Chamberlain only won 2 championships. So, I mean, I think he has the least in that whole list, right?
Look, I know where you're going. How tall is Will Chamberlain? 7'1", and he's going against guys who are like 5'7", 5'8". Like, no, I know what you're saying though.
Drop Wilt Chamberlain in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 2000s. How is he getting to 100 points? Is he?
Nobody. I don't think anybody's going to score 100 points.
Well, if it was a list of getting chicks,
and
Chamberlain would be number 1.
And I mean, there's no way in 80s, 90s, and 2000s that he's scoring 100 points.
Yeah, he's a Warrior OG, so props to him. But
that's a good point. Yeah, where's Oscar Robertson? He had to been like a number 11, right? Did he not win a championship?
Obviously, Shaq's better.
But Oscar Robertson, the only guy to average a triple-double, right? Did Oscar Robertson... I'm going to... he won 1 NBA championship, Oscar Robertson.
So, obviously, like, you could revisit this list in 10 years, and there may be 4 or 5 guys who are up there that fall off.
Yeah.
Because you got to figure... James Harden has to be
in the conversation
as one of the best players, right?
Yep.
Ever to play. You got to put Giannis. You don't know quite where he's going to be. Giannis wins a couple. I guess championships are the end all be all. Doesn't matter if you do everything else.
Seems like it for NBA more so than any other sport.
Giannis absolutely will win a couple championships in his career.
Well, who do you got? So you got before we move on, and I know we got a few spots so we can keep going, but what do you got? And my computer closed. This is off the dome. We got 6 with MJ. And how many did LeBron get? 4? 3? 4? 4. How many did?
But I think he's been like how many times?
8.
8 times.
8 times. How many has Kareem won? 4 or 5. Bill Russell has 11. Magic has what? 3, 4, 5. Wilt has 2. Tim Duncan has 5. Kobe has 5. Kobe has 6, right?
Kobe has 5.
5, and then Shaq has what? 4. So. Bird has 3. So yeah, so it's basically based on kind of championships in a sense. But you don't have all the Celtic guys up there that have like 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, the Sam Jones, the Don Nelsons.
Championships matter more in basketball than in other sports.
Yeah. But you got Curry with 3. So I mean,
well, again, Robert Horry.
Don't.
Oh yeah, Robert Horry has 7.
Don't F around and let Curry win 2 more championships. That's all I gotta say.
Yep, he'll be
don't F around and let him win 2 more championships.
All right, so let's talk about some new products. We got Chronicles football coming out on Friday. The breaks are selling at a crazy rate because everybody's hungry for that new product. Absolutely love the cover of this product. I mean, they got my man Bose on it. And it's kind of a blend of products they don't make anymore. So you got the Crown Royale silhouette, which is going to be probably the biggest chase. So they got NFL shields. You got Momentum as well, which we all love. There's some more Crown there. So it's kind of a hodgepodge in a sense of different sets put together. You're looking at 3 hits a box, 12 box case. We're doing random spots at $64.99 currently. And you're looking at 36 hits plus parallels. They're going to have the Gala numbered to 8s in there, which really do well for basketball. We'll see how they do for football this year. And it should be pretty cool, man. We're looking forward to it on Friday. We're going to be adding some more of it. We didn't get too many cases, so we'll probably only be doing it for about a week, and it's probably going to be gone unless we have an opportunity to buy it at a reasonable price. And, after that, we've got Mosaic next Wednesday, and then we got Noir. So a lot of stuff going on the site. We have all that up for pre-sale.
Coming out, boys.
Yep, the printer's back in business over there in Texas. Thank God Cartamundi's not in California. Thank God they're in Texas. We're going to see some new stuff coming out. So Chronicles.
Bowman.
And Bowman's right around the corner, too. We're hearing rumors. Possible release of May 27th, possibly even May 22nd. Nothing's firm. When we get more info, we'll relay that to you guys. But we're excited. A lot of new stuff to chase. And that pretty much does it for the show, guys. We'll see you guys on the next hype. Also, check out the Hobby Hotline every Saturday on YouTube. all of us, a lot of us podcasters are on that show every week. We actually uploaded episode 13, which I was on. You can listen to that in the archive. But that show goes down every week on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern. So check it out. And follow us, as always, on Mojobreak_com on Twitter, Instagram, and Mojobreak.com for your breaks, where everything is guaranteed, everything is scheduled, so you can kind of see what we're breaking on each day. You're on the website. It's on the right side of the site if you're on a desktop or a PC. And it's on the bottom if you're on mobile. It'll have our time, so you can kind of plan your day around that. I know we all have a lot of time, so you can kind of see, hey, 4 o'clock, 4:30, I can get into the Shine-tastic. So, all right, guys, we'll see you guys next week, and stay tuned for the breaks. Don't go nowhere. We're going to start up with Flawless Collegiate NBA. Peace out.